All right, let's keep the discussion going with our panelists for the hour. We're joined by the Director of Membership Development for the Project 21 Black Leadership Network, political analyst Donna Jackson. Also with us, trial attorney, radio host, and author of the book Atheism Destroys, Barak Lurie, alongside prosecutor and Newsmax columnist Wendy Patrick. All right, panelists, thanks so much for coming on today, a day where we are set to hear another January 6th hearing later this afternoon. And Wendy, I'll go to you. Just your overall comments on what we can expect from today's hearing and what we just heard from Jason Miller.
What we heard from Jason Miller, it's just fascinating. It touched on a number of different topics, but one of the ones that's really been in the news a lot today has been the acquisition of Twitter. You break it, you buy it, are what a lot of people are saying to Elon Musk, is the commentary and the statements that have been made, the allegations of fake accounts. If that has diminished the value of Twitter as a company, well, then that sale really should go through if he's responsible for any of that. That's probably more interesting than the J6 hearing today. I know the first night, lots of people watched, they were interested, but I think that interest has waned because there are plenty of other things in the news, notwithstanding, inflation and gas and everything else, that people will probably be worrying about other things, even Twitter, before they watch the hearings today.
Something that Governor Youngkin has expressed as well. Donna Jackson, your thoughts on that?
Everybody realizes this is a one-side witch hunt, and nobody's buying it. To be honest with you, even on the first day, all of the networks combined had half the viewership than they normally have for even a regular program. Nobody believes that anything about this hearing is anything but trying to go after Trump and stop him from running. And I think that's so wrong.
And there are some questions, Barak, about whether or not Donald Trump would be the best candidate on the Republican ticket come 2024 if he were to decide to run. About half saying perhaps he should be replaced with someone else. Of course, the other half supporting the former president.
Well, I'm not surprised that people say this is so early to tell at this point. I do think that Donald Trump would be the best one to run. He's got the track record. Especially when you contrast it to what Biden has done in these past couple of years, Trump looks fantastic. He looks like a saint. And I think people really want to get back to that. They'd rather go to a tried and true than somebody new, even Ron DeSantis, who is no doubt a very formidable and excellent candidate who might one day run in 2028, for example. That would be wonderful. But I do think that Trump would be the best one, and despite the polls. And like you said, it looks like Trump actually has the lead in those polls. So I'm looking forward to that.
We'll leave it right there. Out of time, panel.